Hi friends, hi teachers and hi students. So today we are here to discuss what is the likely pattern of midterm examinations, especially when concerned to accountancy paper. Uh, it's very easy to frame the question paper because we know the blueprint which is supplied by the PO board, and we also know with that like what is the limit. Like we know that only 4 chapters are there from first book and 2 chapters are there from second book, and we know the blueprint regarding to those chapters. So then it will be very easy to frame out how the question paper will be. So but still, as per my experience and out of my reasoning, I have designed a question paper pattern. Most likely it will be like this only. Otherwise, there may be small changes. So here, out of my reasoning, what I feel this will be the pattern of question paper. From book one, we have chapter 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I feel that there can be two 1 marks question, two 2 marks question, and two 6 marks question from chapter 1, chapter 2, because this is a chapter where there is lot of theory and there are no 12 marks questions. So board will try its best attempt to put maximum question from this, especially in theory part. And the same with chapter 3 also, that is admission of partner. But here board can afford to have only one 6 marks question, because even they have to give some question on retirement gain ratio also. So here it will be giving only one 6 marks question, and there will be two 12 mark question. And I feel that one will be on goodwill brought in cash, and the other will be on goodwill valued. And I feel that there, if the question paper setter is very keen and he like to check the concepts, then definitely he may also ask a question. That means goodwill valued, and there is another adjustment, that is capital adjustment of partner. So a question can be there, so be prepared for that. When it comes to retirement, there will be two 1 mark questions, and retirement and death, and there will be no 2 marks question as per the blueprint. And there will be two 6 marks, because one will be definitely on death of partner, or they may ask two questions on death of partner, and one, if they go for only one from death of partner, then certainly one question will be on gain ratio. Then next is one 12 marks question will be there, because they cannot afford more than one, because if you see there are only 7 problems, and out of that they need to give one type of problem. And most probably I feel there will not be any question on capital adjustment. So it will be better you look at questions which are without capital adjustment. Then chapter 5, so there will be two 2 marks questions, certainly, because they have to give 2 marks, because there are no 1 marks question from this chapter. And two 12 marks question will be there, because there are lot of experimental problems are also there. So probably there will be one simple problem with one asset taken over, and there might be another problem with asset and liability taken over. So like that they may give you. And you be prepared for realization expenses paid by the partner, and even when he takes when one of the partner takes out the carry out the process of dissolution. Then when we come to book 2, we have two chapters, that is chapter 3 and chapter 4. In both the chapters I have kept only one 2 marks question, because I feel that the reasoning behind that is there are less 2 marks questions. So I think getting two questions out of 10 or 12 questions which are given in the chapter 3 and chapter 4 will be difficult for the paper setter. So I think one 2 marks question is enough. And then 2 marks question will be from so two 1 marks questions will be there. And chapter 3 has 6 marks questions, so one will be on profit and loss account and one will be on balance sheet. And chapter 4 we don't have 6 mark questions, so there will be two 12 marks question will be there. One will be on profit and loss account, and the other one will be on balance sheet. So if one is comparative, then the other one will be common size. So even we can like if you strategically see, if you feel that less time is there and you like to prepare well and attempt 100 marks, even if you prepare for this portion also, it is possible for you to score 100, provided you need to study 1 marks question of chapter 3 and chapter 4. So if you prepare for this part also, it is enough for you to crack this paper and get 100 out of 100. So even we will be having some revision classes also. If you attend them, it will be more beneficial to you, right? So I hope you take those take the help of this revision classes. In order to get the notification of revision classes, you can subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. And any questions you have regarding second year accountancy and all, you can put it in the comment, then you will get the answer. Okay, thank you very much.